Flippy?
I've already hit record right there the do, so that way we've got a nice wee cold open. I love cold opens because it keeps my nipples pert and my senses alert. I don't know
Oh
about you
yeah,
guys.
daddy.
What you had control? Have you got a stellar intro for us this week? Have you wrote anything down?
Hi.
Ah, okay. Is that in honour of our guest this week?
What?
What?
Hello,
What?
and thank you for tuning in. Ladies, gems, jelly spoons, everybody else, everything in between, the ones I can't pronounce, the ones I can pronounce, Z's are they, them, etc.
Unidentified.
Unidentified cis gang.
Yeah, welcome to another episode of the Unofficial Official Podcast. This week we're joined by someone I've been trying to get on for a wee couple of weeks, but he's not an early riser. I have the one, the only, DJ Hendo. Some of you may know him. But any Discord that's Scottish, he's probably in it, chatting shit and controlling that rhythm bot, as you do.
How's it going?
Antony.
He's gone. He's left.
Oh,
We're back to bed.
Put down your bacon roll for fuck's sake.
Yes. As always, I am Troll with them all. We have Alyx.
the end of the day is a Christmas scented candle.
Oh, you fuck.
Okay.
That would be a fine thing, eh?
Is this a goddamn...
and we have...
Stop with the peep show references right fucking now. Stop it.
And as
Half clean
always...
shirt.
And as always, El Capitan, a privilege.
The privilege is all yours.
Cracks really Moorish. How we all do?
I was doing a lot better before the contact. I love the show. I don't know why it triggers me so much. It's just the fact that I don't have an array of peep show quotes ready to fire back at you and join in on it. So I feel left out. I feel bullied. I feel personally attacked.
Suck mummy's finger?
Don't shut up. I see these. So last week the pair of them decided to just. Well, in fact, was it the week before? Decided that
Before
into just a
last week,
peep
yeah.
show fucking tribute episode. And I'm pretty sure since then Trolls went and either downloaded all the quotes or printed them out or saved them on his fucking phone or something. And then he collaborated with Alyx here on Eloise music to release a literal peep show cover of the intro song with added fucking visuals by
The
Mr.
visuals are
Yagi
amazing.
Young, where they've photoshopped themselves onto the fucking goddamn video. It's literally photoshopped their heads onto the intro. I'm pretty sure Yang's the super hands and everything. Got the
Oh, crazy.
I absolutely pissed myself. I saw the thumbnail and I was like, hold on a fucking minute. And I was like, oh my god. And I watched it and I was like, this is amazing. I was like, I fucking love Ethel on, I think it's, what is it, Sophie's face. I was like,
Yeah, I think
yes.
that was, yeah.
I was like, that's amazing.
Because we were going through the intro and we were like, shit, we need more people, but we didn't really have time to go like, Prove, do you want to be in there? So we just didn't, because we were trying to get it up within the next hour.
That's what happened there, is that you didn't have enough time. It wasn't because you two were giggling like a couple of schoolgirls in the fucking Discord call it peep show quotes, probably, eh?
So funny.
So anyway, on to more pressing matter, on to more interesting. Like, if we're going to talk about mixing things up, why don't we talk to the fucking DJ himself about mixing things up? So what we basically do here at Antony is we bring on creators like yourself, other folk, Scottish content creators, and bullying them into telling us other secrets and how they do shit. So give secrets now.
What I do?
Secrets. I mean,
Nah, can you tell us a wee bit about what you do, bro? Like, what's your fucking forte and stuff? And obviously, we know you do a wee bit DJing and just whatnot. And you've been heavily involved in the Create Scotland over the years. So if you want to give us a wee quick bio or a breakdown.
well, hello, I'm Antony. I'm a DJ, and I like to mix things, including people's personalities in the Create Scotland Discord server.
I like that.
I like that.
Came prepared.
Yeah.
Fuck.
No, I'm not prepared. Right, I woke up like half an hour ago.
I woke up like this.
I woke up like this.
Woke up
This is the way I talk at home.
That's fucking true. I can guarantee that. So, you've had a couple of bigger gigs lately. Well,
Mhm.
arguably bigger gigs, big empty gigs because obviously the
Big
lockdown
empty.
and shit. But making a couple of moves and stuff like that, charity gigs and stuff like that. Anything you
Yeah.
fucking ring your bell? How was the last one?
The last one was alright, yeah. Top of a hotel in Glasgow.
That's
Eh,
fucking
pretty good.
mental. Like how did you end up into like DJing? How does one become a DJ?
So basically, I used to like when I was a wee guy, just go to East Kilbride ice rink and see all my pals and get lassies and skate about, right? And then I got
Nice.
pally with like the DJ that was up there, and he's oh I'm on up and I'll show you and everything. I'm like, aye, cool.
I'm not
ended
going
up-
to say it was just came into my head. Cool, mate.
They
No,
make you mix
no,
under the
don't you
decks there, eh? Is there,
Aye. No, we weren't under the decks, but we're overlooking at them. Aye, and I just that's how I got in it.
That's
So-
awesome,
Nice.
bro. That's pretty cool.
Nice.
So like, I know, see a lot of people. It's a bit of fallacy. Is like anyone can DJ, bro. It's just hitting a couple of buttons. But being somewhat of a musical fucking savant myself, present company excluded, because like they just dabble and sing Disney songs at their own.
Disney's lit, by the way.
I happen to know for a fact that it actually takes a little more than that to have the ear for timing and mixing appropriately. I mean, I think you'd agree. You've probably heard that a good few DJs splice that shit stankingly. There's no synchronicity to the beats. Even in and of itself, with like a set list or a playlist, it's fucking. There's no dynamics to it. One minute you're listening to a fucking Little Mix song, next minute you're listening to fucking some chick ass Pitbull fucking remix that's just completely out of context. Like Mr.
Yeah.
Worldwide, shout out. But yeah, what's your take on that sort of stuff? Is that something you've been aware of? Is that
Aye.
what's the it
No, like-
factor for you? You know what I mean?
So basically, anyone can DJ, right? I'm going to just put that out there. Anyone can do it. It's just how you do it, right? So you could just sit in front of the deck, hit the sync button, kick your feet back, have a fag, whatever.
Mhm.
But that's not how I do it. That's not how like most people do it. Like there's a sort of like I don't know, sort of what's the word? I can't mind the word, but there's a way you do it, right? It's like proper.
There's a personalisation to your style. You
Aye,
actually have a
personalisation.
fucking-
But everyone's different, right? Everyone's different. I have a way of doing it. Other people have a way of doing it. But aye, it's literally just wing it. That's what it is.
You've either
Just
got
wing
to
it.
do it, Derek. I don't know why I was looking for nuance from the one and only fucking Antony, like, to be fair, but that's as good an answer as any, to be fair. Like,
Aye. If you're
What?
looking for wisdom from me, what?
listen, sometimes less is more. I mean, like, full
Less is
disclosure, I
more.
used to fucking DJ from our community centre and shit, dropping kayfabe fucking filters down here, and I was very, like, quote unquote DJ. It was literally go get the now fucking hits compilations, go get the fucking latest fucking mega mix all your pop chart shit, and quite literally just fucking cue that shit up, man, and just
Aye.
leave it running to the point you
The-
can
the
just
one
fuck
thing-
off up to the toilet for like
The one
10,
thing
20
that
minutes.
annoys me, is if you're at a live like DJ gig, right?
Mhm.
You can sometimes quite clearly tell, oh, this is pre-recorded, and I don't see the point in that. What's the point of having a DJ there if it's pre-recorded?
Yeah,
Aye.
that's kind
They
of
will
cheeky.
just aye.
The way I see DJs is they should be the ultimate hype men. You're there to get that crowd fucking pumping. Like, hey,
Mhm.
hey, heel toe, here we go.
I think like,
Chips, cheese, and Donna were on it to tomorrow.
but
Nice.
I think like, but it's like you say, man. Like when I see a fucking band and shit, and they get up and just sort of paint by the numbers, it's arguably I would say it's probably different, but it's kind of close when you look at like the top of the pop references, or when you get a live band that comes up and it's actually pre-recorded. That's just stinking, and you can kind of see that. You can visually,
Aye.
you can catch that a lot quicker than you would a DJ. You probably have to have a wee bit DJing savvy to be able to look at what the fucker's doing on the decks and go, you're not even doing anything there, are you? You know what I mean?
I am even touching anything.
To be fair though, like non-music people can't tell when people aren't playing live most of the time.
No.
Nah.
Non-music people. That's really offensive.
Sorry.
I'm definitely a non-music person. I just sing a bit.
No,
You're not
I've
such a
heard your
live
singing.
troll.
Yeah, I've heard your singing, so I can confirm.
I just like a sing song. I like karaoke.
Oh, karaoke night, let's fucking go.
Oh yes.
That's funny you saying the karaoke thing, because it, like, when you're talking about musicians faking it, like, it kind of makes me think of like your Guitar Hero. Did you ever play DJ Hero, Antony?
I've seen it and I've heard of it, but
And
I've
what
never
do you
played
think
it.
of it?
I'd like to say I've never played it, so I would know. It looks a bit crap, but yeah.
It's fun. You can tell it's like this is not meant to be a game that accurately represents DJing. It's just you do the mix of which goes like chicka chicka wah. You do that shit. You press the buttons and you skip tracks. It's alright. It's a fun waste of time.
So what was your like inspirations and stuff like that outside of obviously the fucking the roller rink DJ?
Well, my inspirations, literally none. No inspirations.
Good.
Just
Just
my own.
original, entirely original.
Just original.
Like
Yeah.
Fuck you, man. That's a really. I thought I was being a smart arse with that question. Well, you stumped me, you motherfucker. Right. DJs. I don't like. What's your more extreme favorite DJs? Like, I'm quite a fan of DJ Yoda. I know he's fucking somewhere else on the mix. I don't know if you've heard of him before. Does mix with like
Never heard of him.
no?
What a
Oh,
fucking
I'll send
nerd,
you some of this
DJ
shit.
Yoda.
Shut up, you right? He fucking
Well, I like
DJ
Star
Stop
Wars.
It.
what he does, what he did was like, or what he does is he mixes in themes as well with some of his tunes. But what he'll do is when it's like a movie theme or a TV show theme, and then he'll also DJ the visuals alongside with it. So I don't know if he's like synced up the visuals to the audio and he's just mixing the one track. But when you're there watching him fucking live, you know, he's literally scratching the video along with the fucking track, bro. It's good, right?
Aye.
I'll send you some.
Sounds cool.
That's pretty
Yeah,
fucking
send
sweet.
it.
Other than that, my only real influence on that sort of stuff would be like your Prodigies, you know, your fucking Fatboy Slims, your Chemical Brothers, kind of default stuff. It's certainly be any comparison, you know, but I was more a bit of a drum and bass kind of guy and stuff like that. As far as my
Classic
my
Fortnite
musical
default skin.
influence. Listen, you right? I know your next collab's better be fucking Lion King or some shit. Okay.
Oh mate, just can't wait to be king.
Don't be.
Let's get on it.
Let's go.
So what's everybody else's opinion on fucking DJing and such and music?
I don't know
I think
about
that
DJing
caliber.
at all. Like, I know nothing about it.
Nah.
Like,
I think if it's done well, it's really good. But yeah, you're absolutely right. There's some people that like they've made a playlist, they show up and they stand there, and you're like, you're a fucking bore. Like,
I'm a middle-aged. I'm very middle-aged, and I like to go and do like the 80s nights and stuff, or generally it's just as a guy with a playlist. Like, yeah, and I'm like, yeah, 80s tunes. Let's fucking go. I don't tend to like go to proper clubs or anything where they do like proper. I don't know what's going on in the world.
We used to go to Bongo through in Edinburgh. That was fucking always a really cool mix of stuff. Because like some nights you come in and it was fucking reggae, and then it would hype up into drum and bass and shit. But then other nights you come in and there's a fucking ska night on. But then we were in one night and you had the proper fucking MCs. Like, have you ever worked with any MCs like that, Antony? You know the hype man go bubble
Yeah.
over the top of shit.
I hate MCs with a passion. They just rip the piss out of songs. That's what they do. But to be father people, here we go. I don't know. I don't get the point. You know what I mean? If you want to listen to a guy if you want to listen to a guy screaming over music, just have it up loud as fuck at 12 o'clock in the morning. Then your neighbour will just come round.
Oh, I'm on the night shift.
I love Prev's trying real hard. He's like, let's do some nice probing questions. Get Antony's opinion. He's like, I fucking hate MCs. They're shite. Fucking scumbags.
That's the right answer, to be fair. That is. I've heard some good stuff, but like, yeah, I mean, I remember. I can't remember where it was. It was somewhere in Edinburgh. I went to one of those nights, and it is a fucking nightmare, bro. See, especially like I don't do drugs because drugs are for mugs and bad people.
Wow, that was out of the blue.
Yeah. All natural. My body's a temple. Okay, Hendo, Antony. Okay, I only put all natural substances into this absolute fucking God's temple. But yeah, when you're in one of the nights and the strobe kicks the fuck off, and you look back at the crowds, pill munching, fucking pill popping, fucking absolute fucking freaks. It's genuinely like something about a horror movie. Like fucking scary. For some reason I got to the front of the crowd and then the strobe went off and I decided to walk to the back and I was like face to face with everybody as the lights are going. They're there, then they're not. They're on the floor. They're fucking, but they're staring at the ceiling. You know, like holy fucking shit. I don't imagine that's the type of fucking atmosphere you've seen too much of, or like what's the wildest type of shit you've seen when you've been DJing?
Right. So this is interesting. So the wildest type of shit I've seen when I'm DJing is old ladies. Just old ladies in the club.
Mate,
right?
Honestly, they're animals.
They are. Honestly, God. Like, I'm sitting in the club, right? And you do get the people, like Priv said, they're out their face and drugs and that. And then you get just elderly people just at the bar having a drink.
It's the old birds that have let their inhibitions go. They don't give a fuck anymore and they're not scared. They're animals.
And that's the type of people you get at the garage. You know what I mean?
Where's the biggest place? Is that the biggest place you've DJ'd, or what's the?
No, SWG3.
Nice.
What's that?
So it's a venue just outside of Glasgow. Well, in Glasgow. Well,
it's Anderson.
Interesting. Aye, Anderson.
It's massive.
Mm-hmm. It's interesting. You get different. It's different. Put it out.
Yes.
Yeah.
I used to work with a lot of older women and see the nights out, man. Like with the big Christmas parties, man.
Aye.
Fuck me, man. Like just
crazy savages.
I don't. It doesn't help that I get steaming drunk and like slut drop on them in that bit. My God, they're animals.
So I just can't wait to see you twerking up it or resonate like in a couple of years' time.
Mate, like I know you're saying it as a joke, but I'm an excellent twerker. Like genuinely, I'm actually really fucking good at twerking.
I can't get that visual in my head, dude.
Oh no!
You've ruined twerking. You realise you've ruined twerking for all of us.
No,
it's ever good.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
It's always weird. It was always weird, that's for sure. But for some reason, he made it weirder.
My Fallout 76 character is an accurate representation of me.
That gif of Chungus fucking ass clapping. That is what I imagine. Just trolls with cheeky face turning back at you. Oh god. Oh.
Chungus.
I'm gonna go have to order like 10 fucking tabs of Viagra just to get one hard on now. That's fucked. Right, so that's
Jesus.
TMI. That's TMI. So
Jesus. just cut that.
Oh yeah, that's the worst thing that's ever been said. Don't you fucking hour and a half.
We glossed over Antony being groomed by DJs, but
well, the other thing we were going to talk about this week was fucking Mr. Joe Rogan. I don't know how much you're aware of Joe Rogan and the Joe Rogan podcast, aren't they? So I don't know what to bore you to death with that sort of shit. But I mean, it's worth mentioning. Basically, he was a big American comedian. Well, he wasn't a big comedian. He was a comedian. He got a job on like Fear Factory and stuff. He's actually the UFC commentator guy. The fucking bald Joe Rogan. But he was a very early adapter podcasting. He's been doing it for fucking 10 years and has since
Right.
become huge. It's the biggest podcast in the world. Quite literally, for the first 9 minutes of every episode, he just reads sponsorships out. It's fucking insane the amount of sponsors he's got. It's gross. I always skip that shit. Fuck that. But he has very interesting people on. He's had DJs, he's had metal heads, he's had comedians, he's had actors. He had Robert Downey Jr., Iron Man on no long ago. You know, he's had fucking Bill Burr, fucking Snoop Dogg, you name it, man. Elon Musk.
He gets
and shit.
people high and shit. So he got Elon Musk on and got Elon Musk to do a joint. So yeah,
But
it's,
not as fun as when he got
interesting.
Alyx Jones on and got him to do a joint. But
Can I get on?
mate, oh my god, bro, you'd actually break him. You'd actually break. He'd just try to ask you even way more interesting questions than I could, and you'd just be like, "Aye, okay, what?"
I say, good mate.
Man. He would spurg it. But so he basically got signed. The podcast has been quote unquote free all these years, hence why the fucking 10-minute sponsorships at the start. It goes out on YouTube, goes out on iTunes. But he recently got fucking signed by Spotify for 100 million as the estimate. It's probably a little bit larger than that to go exclusive on Spotify. And
Jesus.
what everyone kind of didn't think about and wasn't really fucking prepared for, although I've got to say I was personally was waiting on it, was that, oh, what's that? Someone actually has you on the platform now and is paying for that. Sound. Cue the outrage mob. And they have scanned through some of his clips. Obviously, not even fucking. There's 10 years worth of shit there, and there's way worse stuff they could pick. But they've decided he's a transphobe, he's a homophobe, he's a racist, he's a bigot, he's a this, he's a that.
To be fair, he did call a trans woman a man.
He did. That's true. That's true. I am in no way fucking defending Joe Rogan and what he's said. I'm merely presenting it as I biasly see it. I mean, like, full disclosure, I'm not Joe Rogan's biggest fan. I do listen to some of the guests he has on. I was just having this debate or argument with a couple of folk last week about, you know, whether or not he is this or he is that. In fact, it was GLP Mai, shout to GLP Mai and the Cum Crew, that he just, you know, sometimes he's very picky and choosy with his answers. However, arguably, what his fans would probably say is that he's open to conversation and open to having people on to new ideas. I have heard him have guests on where I've sat chewing my knuckles and cringing because he hasn't spoken to them or acted with them in ways that he has previously spoken about. For instance, like you're saying about the fucking trans issues or like the fucking SJW issues, and then he'll get someone on who's maybe a little more left leaning on these issues and doesn't really delve into it with them and doesn't go the 1-2 with them. But then he'll get someone on like Steven Crowder and have fucking like literally pincer maneuver straight into, why do you think weed should be illegal? Yeah, but, and have a fucking full-on spurg fit. So anyway, what's your fucking thoughts? Obviously, I want to chuck it to you, Alex. So what's your take on Joe Rogan? How much do you know and how much do you care? And have you ever listened to his stuff before? Or
I have not listened to his stuff before. You sent me a message about 10 minutes before the podcast began, and I was like, shit, right, quick research
this on
time.
me that you're not aware of what's going on in the world, okay?
I'm sure there's a 10-minute video that gives you the 10 years worth of content he's done somewhere.
Yeah.
Literally like Googled fucking Joe Rogan and then like went on the news and then saw why he was being cancelled, and I was like, right, okay, that's a bit like tame, whatever. So then I typed in Joe Rogan offensive.
Oh shit.
Classic.
Right, okay, yeah. Get right to the meat. I like that.
And yeah, I mean there was lists. There's many a list.
That's it. I mean, he's definitely said some fucking shit in the past. It's been 10 years he's been fucking doing that stuff.
Yeah.
I would argue a
A
lot
lot
of
of it was from fucking years ago, to be fair. And
Yeah.
it's like,
I think he's evolved
people
a
change,
lot.
but
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think he has evolved a lot since then. However,
Yeah.
I do still think he has a bit of the stiff old man kind of, yeah, but this is how I believe, so tough shit, or yeah, I'm not budging on that issue because I feel like you're trying to push. What about yourself, Troll?
I quite like Joe Rogan. I think he's done a lot for podcasts. Like everybody has a podcast now because Joe Rogan made podcasts mega popular. I think like this whole cancel culture is fucking stupid. Like I hate it. It's dumb as fuck. Like cancel because I said this thing 8 years ago or I said this thing 5 years. It's like nah. People change. They need to be held to account. Like be like, listen, mate, what the fuck was that about? Give them a chance. Be like, actually, yeah, no, that's fucky. That shouldn't have happened. X, Y, Z. But yeah, cancel culture is just dumb. It's
Exactly.
just
I agree.
so dumb. I hate it.
I think it's
I
interesting
agree.
that they're coming for him now.
Yeah. Yeah, they
I
waited until he
say
was made cash money and he still was making lots of cash money that he isn't sponsored. He doesn't need sponsorships anymore to suddenly go, yeah, no, fuck him, it's $100 million. Like, nah, man, you're just being a jealous little cock, so stop it.
Fair though. I say I don't like cancel culture, but I have 100% cancelled J.K. Rowling. So I mean,
Yeah, well,
I'm a
that's
hypocrite.
understandable. That's don't worry, she'll retcon that out of existence. Any fucking moment. What about
But guys, Dumbledore was gay, so it's fine.
Yeah. I'm honestly surprised that McGonagall's at the trans woman, you know?
Poop
Well,
just
technically,
magics itself out of your arsehole in the Harry Potter universe. Did you know that one too? That was something she actually wrote.
technically, McGonagall does shapeshift, so you never know.
That's a metaphor for transitioning.
Wow.
Fuck off.
That's what it is.
Antony, what about yourself, bro? What's your take on this Joe Rogan sitch? Have you ever heard of Joe Rogan? Did you ever listen to
I
his stuff?
don't know who he is.
Fuck.
Right, I know who he is now. Right, I know who he is now. I know he does podcasts and that, but
UFC at all? Did you ever watch UFC and shit?
What is
No.
UFC? Explain to me.
Ultimate Fighting Championship.
Right, okay.
I
why
think.
is everyone so violent?
Exactly.
Why can't we all just get along?
It was weird. It kind of stemmed for like your mixed martial arts, your kickboxing and stuff.
Just a kickbox.
And then, oh god, that's scary. I'll stop getting
Yeah,
so
don't
cheeky.
fuck with me, lad.
Yeah, I'll stop getting so cheeky with you. But fucking, as far as my knowledge is on it, it kind of stemmed for like this fucking movement in America where they were trying to, hyper media style, fucking like, let's blow this up into a big event. Oh my god, it's ultimate fighting championship. Let's get this cage, this octagon. You had big stars back in the day, like your Ken Shamrocks and stuff, and your fucking Joey Diaz and shit. These guys that were just like, to look at them, they look like they've been fighting. Like straight up, they look like they just work in a boxing glove factory as a tester or some shit. Broken fucking noses, indented cheeks. The fucking food works. And arguably your Ken Shamrocks and your Brock Lesnar's for the wrestling and WWE kind of made it more a household name in the past few years by crossing over. Everybody that knows anything about wrestling and Brock Lesnar probably knows a little bit about UFC or has seen him fucking cross over, which is funny because apparently he's not as good a UFC fighter as he is a wrestler. It's almost like
Wrestling's all fake though, isn't it?
Excuse
Aye.
me. Never
Wrestling-
You can't
fake.
talk.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's being put through a table. Fake to you.
Well, I mean, it's
No,
not
I meant-
fake,
what I
but it's
meant was
also
it's like-
chipboard.
Predetermined outcomes. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I wouldn't just like.
Like,
What,
I watched Glow. I know things.
Damn
You
it!
know,
Fuck! It's still really me. Damn it! Anyway.
I've got a lot of respect for wrestling, but the way I see it, it's like a dance. It's all choreographed and it's all
Yeah.
very well put together and it all looks good. But it's like, yeah, this is rehearsed and practiced and planned.
Jesus Christ!
Whereas
Why
Yeah.
don't you just
that-
fucking tell folks Santa Claus isn't real? The Easter Bunny is real. Like, what the fuck?
Well, I hate to break it to you, Priv,
You
but
guys are just fucking so negative.
Oh, what?
No, I've met Santa before. He's actually pretty good.
There you
He's
go.
You sound.
did he DJ in these
Aye.
school brides?
Did he tell you to get under his DJ booth?
Well, yeah. Violence is sex and violence sell. That's literally that's it.
It's my Friday night.
Oh, yangy.
Come here
But
till
yeah,
I punch you and shag you.
He's sat
Pump-
next to me and he has no idea what I'm talking about. And he's just
Yo.
completely oblivious.
the old 1-2 punch and pump.
Oh, Was that a peep show quote? Never
Oh,
mind. I don't want to know.
yesterday on the group chat, I can't
was
remember why
not.
we had this conversation, but I was like, "Oh, I'm a pump and dump kind of man," and no one on the group chat got it because they didn't know what pump meant, and I was like, "Bro."
You're too Scottish now. You're fucked. You're absolutely fucked. What was it you said like the other week there? So, you were like, you were like girl.
No,
Like,
no, that's
Get
not.
on.
That's not what it said. That was my mic cutting out because me and Ryan listened back to it because I was like, I've never said that in my life.
no
And so we listened
way.
back to it and it's my mic cutting out in the middle of the R.
That is so funny because you're just like girl. Like, what the fuck? You're picking up the accent. Like, what the fuck? Yeah. So you got anything big coming up? Antony, you got any other DJ gigs, charity gigs booked?
I've got some coming up that I can't talk about,
Mm.
but
Oh.
Should we be excited
Yeah.
about it?
yes and no. Yeah.
Is it as
probably.
exciting as mine and Charles' Peep Show cover?
No, not as exciting as that, but it
Oh.
involves Germany. So yeah.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh.
Where should folk keep their eye out for that sort of stuff? Like on your Facebook as well, obviously. We'll put links in the bio.
No,
but...
not my Facebook.
Right.
So there's a DJ called Paul Van Dyke, and he does a
Yes.
Sunday. He does a Sunday live stream. Keep your
Wow.
eyes out there.
Nice.
So you
Oh.
basically just told us that
6 o'clock.
Don't speculate.
Sunday.
Don't ruin it for them. Okay.
Didn't tell us anything.
Yeah, I can't tell
No,
you anything about
that's
it.
all I can say.
But Paul Van Dyke at 6 o'clock.
Aye.
I can't tell you anything but places and times.
But yeah, for future reference, so you do when you do DJ, when you do live streams, you do them through your Facebook, yeah?
Yeah.
Ideal.
Occasionally, not all the time.
And
yeah.
you have some of your older mixes, but you're
on
old on your YouTube.
and SoundCloud.
Nice.
Ooh, got SoundCloud too,
Ooh.
right? I'll need to get all those links for you for the descriptions and stuff.
Yeah.
What name's it under?
What was SoundCloud?
Your SoundCloud and YouTube and whatnot.
Just DJ Hendo.
DJ Hendo.
It's Antony Henderson
DJ Hendo.
for your YouTube. No?
YouTube.
Nice. Yeah. Anybody played Last of Us 2 yet? Or is it just me?
Oh God! Right, what did
Here
you
we
go to
go.
the end yet?
Not to the end yet. No, because I've just started it. It's fucking huge, by the way. I've sunk 8 hours into it, and I think I've got 2% of the achievements. It's massive.
Wow!
It's fucking
So
huge.
you got a long time to go before you.
Mhm. I'm digging it. See, I don't know. I've not had the ending spoiled for me, fortunately.
Oh
But
God! Okay.
at the same time, I trust Naughty Dog because they made the first one so good, and so far in this one, it has fucking gripped me. Like, see, playing it like 3 hours in, you're like, oh, no.
Everyone dies.
No.
I seen literally one of a YouTube channel that I follow. I think they're from the States, and it's like a 2 or 3 folk that play and make videos. And it was a guy and a
Is this a
lassie
spoiler?
No. The guy and a lassie were playing it last night, and apparently she had to step away at least 3 separate times because it got
Yes.
so intense.
Yep.
They
Yeah.
were just like, no, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing. And I seen
Yep.
one snippet earlier of a female getting punched square in the jaw. I was like, whoa, that's fucking really realistic. Wow.
It's a beautiful game. Like, see, looking at it, it's like, holy shit, this is exceptional. It's very pretty. What I like about
Especially
it
when they
is
punch women in the face. Yeah, it's
absolutely. Up the patriarchy. Come on.
Again, that sounds like my Friday night. Wait, second joke.
No. Domestic abuse. There's no excuse.
If you heard Yangi's voice,
I don't know if I should laugh at that.
I laughed, but you know.
It's okay, Antony. No one listens. It's fine.
It's true. It's true. It's so true. But yeah, it's fucking lit. Me and my mates literally, I played it like at release at midnight, and I was like, and I stopped at like 3, and I messaged one of my I've got a group chat with my mates, and I was like, this is so good. And one of my mates was like, yeah, I've stopped at this bit, and I was like, I've stopped at the exact same bit. He's like, this is brutal. I was like, mate, this is fucking hard to play. I was like, this hurts. I was like, fuck. See, because I played the first one, I'm like really invested in the characters and that. You're playing it, you're just like, wow, this.
Yeah,
wow.
the Game of Thrones in the shit out this. Like that's
Yep.
I've got to say about that.
It's yeah, it's
I'm
good
more
though.
excited about Star Wars Squadrons.
Do you know I've not watched the trailer for it yet?
They dropped 6 minutes of gameplay as well. To be
Oh
fair,
shit!
everyone seems to agree that it seems like they've just kind of took the the fucking Starfighter element of Battlefront 2 and made a completely
Hmm.
separate game from it, which could be good. But it's got its own solo mission where you play as both an Empire and a fucking Rebel pilot. One of 5 diverse characters on both sides.
Oh.
And then
Ooh.
fucking yeah, the footage looks
We
fucking
love the
cracking.
diversity ploy.
Oh
That's why I'm
yeah,
here.
fucking diverse. Good, you know your token place, Alyx. That's good to see. But I mean, the only downside
Wow.
is it is fucking an EA game. So, but they've
Yeah.
promised that everything's you can collect in game. There's 50 customizable things you can do to your ship that you can all earn in game. Oh, it's fucking in game, in game. EA Sports, it's in the game. So we'll see.
I've started playing Ori and I'm obsessed with it. It's
Oh
beautiful.
yeah. It's that's supposed to be quite a critically acclaimed for its
It's a
Yeah,
beautiful
art style.
game.
What
I've
you
heard a
been playing?
lot of good
What,
things.
what you been playing at?
Chris.
I've
Rocket
been playing Rocket League.
Okay. Sorry, Alex, you were saying?
No, I was just saying it's like a really beautiful game and like I mean I got about 10 minutes into it and I was like crying because the story's like oh so it's great. I would recommend.
Yeah, maybe don't play Last of Us actually.
Yeah.
maybe don't.
I'm not gonna play anything that's like violent or anything. I've got enough stress in my life about fucking
To be fair, you did
Fair.
mention you had trouble when the little strawberry thing got eaten in
Dead.
Beast
I
Snacks or
got
Game
very
Snacks, whatever
sad.
the fuck it was called.
Bug Snatch.
Yeah, like obviously you've been playing a
Snack.
few other things, and you've been playing GTA lately as well, or Farming Sim.
I've been playing GTA lately, but mostly Rocket League
Mostly Rocket
and
League.
You're an
and
addict.
Apex. Apex is good.
Nice.
Good.
Apex is fun.
Ideal.
Do you know, there's just too many games that are too big. It's fucking annoying. Like, I hate it.
What
Like,
was
I had to rush Final Fantasy VII, completed it finally, so I could download the 90 gig game of fucking Last of Us 2. Download it, and I'm like, I want to play Final Fantasy VII. I want to do it in hard mode. I want to redo things, but it's like, it's one or the other. It's actually one or the other. Games are too big now. It's fucking
Right.
shite.
I have a question. Why would
Yes.
you want to play things in hard mode? It's like I play things in easy mode and that stresses me out.
That's what fucking real gamers do. That's what fucking
It's
gamers do.
for
yeah, you
Final
gamers do it
Fantasy.
hard.
Oh yeah, Daddy. In Final the Final Fantasy VII remake in hard mode, there's some like basically it's really story driven. Like it's a remake of the first Final Fantasy VII, which is a great story, but the built on it and like the characters are believable and you actually feel them and stuff, and it's fucking brilliant. But there's some like information and documents and shit you can only get in hard mode, and I want to do it. I'd love to platinum it. I probably won't because I'm not good enough, but it's a really fucking good game, man. It's such a good game. It's good. It's good. Play it. It's good.
Do things in games change depending on what level you're playing at?
Normally it's just health enemies, amount of ammo, and things like that, and how many
Okay.
hits each rounds to go and stuff. But
Fair enough.
yeah, it's yeah. Some games do reward you for playing hard. Some of them take the piss out if you're playing easy because But I think more and more companies are coming to the kind of general consensus that there's a lot of people and there's a lot of games, and it's like if they play easy, it's like you just want to enjoy the story. That's fine, which is good. I think it's good. It gets more people
But
into
that's what
gaming.
it said when I started to play Ori. It was like if you want to just enjoy the story, play the easy mode, and I was like, that sounds like
Yep,
to me.
exactly. It's why the fuck not?
Exactly.
No, why the fuck not? That's what I was saying, Alex. I was like, yeah, your master's degree's fucked. just started to become a gamer. It's like, yeah, let's go study a master's. Like, yeah, that's fucked. So fucked.
I can't believe I'm going straight into fucking masters. What am I doing with my life? No.
Just gonna say, like, looking through some of your thumbnails here, Antony, fucking love this
Oh.
shit.
Aye.
So,
Aye.
like, when you see mix videos on YouTube or in any sort of like dance mix videos, there's always this beautiful scenic sunset or like waterfront or like fucking proper like background of mountains and shit, and it'll have like the phrase or the word or the name of the song. And what we've got FUD. is one of the first ones. We've got Numpty is another one, and we've got Diddy. So the
That's
last
Dino.
ones-
And there's a
That's
wee description underneath them that tells you what each word means.
Oh, so it does. So Diddy, noun, a proper tit. Numpty, noun, a useless bumbling idiot. Fud, noun, a daft cunt. I love it. That's fucking awesome.
like that.
Well, I think there's as good as point as any, unless anybody has anything else to say. Jesus, I've just wanted the Walmart bird for here. That's as good a point as any to wrap it up, folks. If anyone's got anything else they want to plug or fucking shout out, or
And Troll's
Yeah.
Peep Show cover. That's what I want to plug.
Yeah,
That's true.
actually,
Lit.
yep,
It's
it's
lit.
exceptional. It's,
Modern
it's
Skate 4.
Oh yeah, the Skate 4 just got announced. You hyped for that?
Yeah, as always.
Move country next week. Is that important?
nah, fuck it.
What country? What?
I move country next
You
week.
move country? Oh, why are you doing that? Ew.
Today, man.
Traitor. Betrayer.
Sorry.
How dare you?
I'm gonna go fucking full Kylo Ren and just start screaming traitor at you.
You know. Well, one thing I want to say, obviously, if Matty listens to the podcast, I've started watching Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Oh god.
The main character's a fucking emo. He's a little bitch. He gets to pilot a giant fucking robot.
Wait,
and
did someone
he's-
say Yangi?
No, Matty.
Oh, Matty. No,
Oh,
Matty. Matty.
Yangi a wee fucking wee potato. Oh, that
It
explains a lot.
does. It really does. But yeah, it's good. I'm enjoying it, but it's like, fuck me, get over yourself. Just pilot the fucking robot, you little shit. Shut up, stop moaning about it, honestly. Fucking fed up being a wee bitch. Like, just, you're in a giant robot. It's fucking cool. And he's like, oh,
Aye.
I'm so unsure of myself. Oh, shut up.
Because he can't get a night out in Cat House, that's it.
That's what it is. He's raging. He can't get to cat. Yeah.
On that, to
But
be fair, I think that'd be a fucking great, belter or two. I'll get together at some fucking point. Resonate's not going to come fucking hit it next year. Tell you that for nothing.
We're going to go cause a scene.
Oh,
Hamilton
fuck.
boys.
But you're going to cause a scene by turning up.
Mate,
I'll
I
be
will
there.
turn up. I'll be there.
Turn up for
One of
what?
these days, probably.
Right. Lead us off, Troll. Give us a wee outro.
Thanks for joining us, Antony. Much appreciated. Feel free to come on at any time if you're awake. It's always a pleasure.
Aye.
And
thank you.
if you went to the end of the video, thanks for tuning in. Let us if you've watched Neon Genesis Evangelion, let us know your
15,345 rock points
yes.
this week. If you made it to the end, only if you made it to the end.
I don't.
You should be tallying them up. I told you it'll be translatable into some form of something at some point.
Half a pint.
Half pint every million points, yeah.
Probably a half pint at Resonate done. Easy. Easy. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. As always, pleasure having you. Have a beautiful weekend, and lockdown's almost over, so we can maybe go to the pub soon.
Hey.
Right.
Can't believe I'm fucking off just before we can all actually go out.
Yep. Fucked it.
Does Alyx even
Absolutely.
exist?
Don't know. Why?
Just gonna start a conspiracy theory that you don't exist. Anyway.
Plot twist, I'm
never-
just Yangi Delphine.
I was
God.
gonna say, I've
No.
never heard Alyx and Yang at the same time. Just saying.
I have. You've been on a community quiz.
It was a joke, Prev. It was a joke. Ruined the joke.